Welcome, Sag. It's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to pull some cards for you. Take a deep breath. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. Today is May 31st, 2020. The reading is for the first half of June 2020. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear, that's for Sagittarius. And let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. It's getting a little sloppy here. That might be a message. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Feels a little bit stressful. Sagittarius, one more. Sagittarius. For the first half of June 2020, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, first half of June 2020. Okay, so first card out for Sagittarius is the Queen of Wands, and that definitely could be your energy. The challenge is the Page of Swords. The foundation is the King of Pentacles reversed. And Scorpio had all three of these cards in their read, but let's see where it goes. In the recent past, we have the Hermit. Crowning is the Seven of Cups. What's coming up for you is the Eight of Cups reversed. And how do you see yourself? We have the Hangman, but look at this Hangman in this deck. It's a little bit different. It's like they're trapped. It's like being in a fishbowl or a magician's water tank, trying to get out. What's around you, or how might others see you, Sagittarius, is the Five of Swords. And the blocks that you need to clear or work on is Judgment reversed. We end up at the Four of Swords reversed, which could be coming out, perhaps not sleeping well. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The connection is the Two of Swords reversed. And what's left hanging in limbo is the Hierophant reversed. Now we will pull another card for you, but you won't get that until the end of the read. And it may be more than one card depending on what that next card is. And we're also going to look at the bottom of the deck, which is the Eight of Swords reversed. And I'm going to give you a little bit of the backstory here. So let's see what comes up. All right, so it starts at the Three of Swords. So some kind of heartbreak or separation, perhaps some kind of surgery as well. And then we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ten of Swords here, we have the Three of Cups here, and then the Eight of Swords reversed. So somebody might have dropped the ball, or this is dropping the facade, dropping the act. Perhaps you tripped up and fell, literally. Or this is breaking patterns, right, that no longer serve you, of feeling left for dead while others are out partying and celebrating. And the need and the release from prison, the release from anxieties and fears. It's like after feeling left for dead, going out and partying to release all your anxieties. Perhaps some fear about being separated or being hurt. And that could literally be someone released from prison, whether it's an actual prison or just feeling imprisoned in your home. In the circumstances right now, so this is for Sagittarius. Perhaps some of you may have felt like you were left for dead. Somebody hurt you and left you behind. Perhaps had to drop what you were doing, not able to keep up with your daily routine because you're suffering right now. But going out and partying may have helped release some anxieties and fears. The recent past is the Hermit upright, which is could be just hermiting in the house. Also could be someone who's older than you, an older wise counsel. It also can be just a Virgo person that you know, or a professional, a doctor, who helped release you from your anxieties. And then the foundation here is the King of Pentacles reversed. That could be somebody who's ungrounded. It could be somebody who's greedy. But it also can be someone who's recently lost money and status. And the central energy is the Queen of Wands, which again, like I said, can be you. But you see yourself as being trapped in the fishbowl. So let's see what's going on here, because the Queen of Wands is good. She's upright, looking good, looking beautiful. All right, so why do we have the Eight of Swords reversed for Sagittarius? I'm feeling stressed. The truth is out. And that got bent too. So I guess somebody tried to bend the truth. It literally was getting bent there. So the truth has been presented. This is a final judgment. This is an announcement, a wake-up call to action with the truth coming in for detox. So this could have pushed a Sagittarius into detox, a wake-up call, which released them from their anxieties or being released from prison. Maybe somebody went to jail overnight, and that's definitely a wake-up call, right? Maybe they got put in prison because they were out partying and fell, I don't want to say that, but if you partied and ended up, sleeping on the street or on the grass somewhere, that definitely could have happened, and you may have been arrested, and this was definitely a wake-up call for you. But something similar to that may have happened. The recent past is the, I'm laughing because my son had an experience similar to that. And the recent past is the Hermit. Why? All right, the Hermit's resting, taking a break, getting away, praying, meditating, connecting in the 5D, and keeping their energy clear. And this could be this Hermit could be a Virgo who's doing this, or this can be you hermiting. All right, and this is destined. This is Libra energy as well. So keeping your energy clear, keeping to yourself so you don't get in trouble again, or so you don't feel hurt again or left behind. The foundation here is the King of Pentacles reversed. Why? We have the Queen of Wands reversed here, along with the Temperance card reversed. So again, this looks like you for sure. So Sagittarius female here, or this could be a Sagittarius male with a Queen of Wands reversed, who could be any fire sign. Both reversed though. This is impatience or a fallen angel. Somebody's having has a bad temper. But that's on the King of Pentacles reversed, who's ungrounded by her temper. And that could be someone, the prison they want to get out of may be the prison with the Queen of Wands reversed if she's freaking out physically and having a bad temper. So let's see where this is going. So that may or may not be Sag. It could be another fire sign. So the Queen of Wands, and there could be two Queen of Wands. One could be upright, one could be reversed. One could be Sag, one could be a Leo or Aries or another Sag, right? So the Queen of Wands is in the middle of the read. Why? Because of the King of Swords, an offer of a new life or money, time, and effort to start over in love, but feeling in uncomfortable energies about it. Okay, so the King of Swords is offering to the Queen of Wands, so he could be an air sign or just somebody who's in their truth. This also could be an offer of a settlement from a legal person. Okay, so that could be a settlement. But it looks like they could be offering a new life to start over in love, or paying for punitive damages. This is uncomfortable energies for pain and suffering, or just for emotional suffering. So it could be some kind of judgment and settlement here, or it could be someone who's offering you a new life. So the King of Swords could be an air sign or just somebody who's a very logical man. And so air signs would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And then the Queen of Wands could be Sag, Leo, or Aries. And then the challenge is the Page of Swords, which can be a child or a message, news, somebody spreading the words, the word, but this is somebody on the defense at war. I was just getting like, you know, the guards that stand at the castles. I was getting someone like that, the bodyguard. So the Knight of Wands is reversed here. That's someone who could be a player. This could be someone who has good intentions and fell short of energy or got knocked off their horse in a game. Literally, this could be someone who, you know, cut them off at the pass on purpose. He's laughing. He may have hurt this person on purpose, like knocked them off their horse. And that could be figurative or literal. This also could be someone holding back their desires. This is somebody, you know, they're standing in their truth and letting people walk away if they don't like it, but there's no love here. It's only, you know, someone manipulating people because they're hurt. They're trying to get back at others. So trying to keep others off their game by tripping them up. This is somebody getting over some kind of grief, loss, regret, shame, guilt, stuck at the Y in the road, getting over the past, but falling short of expectations. And this is a childlike energy over there. It might be a younger sibling, like the Page of Swords with the Knight of Wands reversed. So maybe a younger sibling who actually tripped up their older sibling or an older friend. Kind of interesting. Or the King of Swords is the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands is the Knight of Wands. So it's like the kids in the playground where the little boy pulls her hair. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. So crowning is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. And that is the Tower and the Two of Pentacles reversed. And we had the Two of Pentacles reversed here as well. This is something sudden, a sudden event to the Tower. So whether it's for good or for bad, it's sudden. That can be an epiphany. This can be an orgasm as well. But it looks like suddenly somebody was tripped up or somebody suddenly dropped the act, dropped the facade to break patterns or dropped the ball. Somebody got knocked off their high horse. This could be blowing their lid, blowing their crown, blowing their cover. Somebody's cover could be blown. There's a lot of options there. Somebody could be seeing synchronicities too, like sudden synchronicities, and it knocks them for a loop. And so there's a couple different energies here. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, we have the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Wands upright with the King of Swords. And then soon here is this uncomfortable energy again, which is also over here. Why do we have the Eight of Cups? That's instead of walking away and within, it's staying in uncomfortable energies. So why do we have the Eight of Cups right there? There's the Seven of Cups reversed now. This is the need to dump emotional attachments, things that no longer serve you because you're sitting in them, the things that make you feel bad. In order to, you're sitting in those uncomfortable things to see what you need to dump out, whether it's people, things, activities that you need to clear out of your life. But it's uncomfortable going through them. You could be going through like old photo albums even, getting rid of stuff that you don't want anymore. This could be at work as well, getting rid of old stuff. And there's the Queen of Swords upright, talking about seeing new perspectives, hanging out in limbo perhaps, feeling like you're stuck in a fishbowl, the magician in the tank who can't get out. But this is positive in the energies here. This is a workplace, this is any place of co-creation. It can be school, church, an art center, anything. And this is someone who's speaking her truth to somebody hanging out, listening. This could be someone talking to a group, right? Or just one person listening. Or talking about seeing new perspectives. And that's coming up on your hangman there. So we have a Queen of Swords and then we have a King of Swords over here. They're both upright. And they could be two legal teams as well. Why do we have the hangman there as how you see yourself? Why you see yourself as the hangman upright, but in this deck as not being able to get out. You feel betrayed. You feel hung out to dry, left in limbo. It's like you're doing it to yourself. Lying, cheating, stealing to yourself. It's like, why are you drawing in people who are bad for you? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Pulling back the Queen of Pentacles. You could be running away from the Queen of Pentacles, which is hurting you. Why do you keep running away or stealing or cheating on her? She's good. Why are you doing this to her? You're just hurting yourself by running away or taking from her. Why are you doing this? And you know you're doing it to yourself. Why are you doing it to yourself? After the Queen of Pentacles here is coming out the Knight of Swords and the Justice card. And this could be, you know, court clerk too. This could be a lawyer in court, right? Literally the lawyer going, rah, 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 and here's the judge sitting there. So you could be in court and feeling hung out to dry. Or a hung jury. Could be a hung jury as well. Or hung out to dry that somebody betrayed you. There's definitely betrayal feeling here for Sagittarius. Maybe you feel like the Queen of Pentacles betrayed you or said that you stole from her, that kind of thing. Or it's just, or the Queen of Pentacles is the one up on the witness stand. And you find out something on the witness stand that you didn't know before, and that's what makes you feel betrayed. Or she lies, but she's upright. She's not coming off as lying. All right, let's see. Or maybe she's talking about that you stole from her, or that's how she feels. But you're left feeling hung in limbo, a hung jury, or hung out to dry. And what's around you, or how others see you, is the Five of Swords, like you're the bad guy. So Five of Swords, why? Two of Cups, and the release from prison. Did Scorpio might have get this? Or you got, well, you have the Eight of Swords here, reversed. And then there's a connection here. I mean, you could have busted someone out of prison here. You might have fought to get somebody out. Like you could be the lawyer. You may have fought for them in the past, and now they're not saying nice things about you. Reaping rewards of getting out, or getting out of anxiety or pain. And then their world upside down, needing closure. Or in another world. So you definitely feel betrayed. The block has to do with the Judgment card reversed. Nine of Wands reversed and the Four of Wands. This is surrender, perhaps having to surrender the house, or you have to surrender to the house. If somebody got arrested, maybe they have to wear an ankle bracelet and stay in the house, or at the workplace at least. But this is surrendering or giving up. But this is the block. And the block has to do with judgment not in your favor, that you need to surrender. The block could have to do with not wanting to be judgmental, and so thus and therefore giving up the house, or it just didn't go in your favor. But the block has to do with vacillating and not making a decision. This Five of Swords guy, it's like a cutthroat lawyer too. This could be as well. I feel like he's cut you down a notch. I think the block for you has to do with ego. I don't even know if it's so much what you lost as that someone cut you down to size. Because next to this here with the house and the surrender, having to give up, and men don't like to give up. So if you're a masculine Sagittarius or a feminine Sag who's very masculine oriented, someone's giving up and being at home or giving up the home, satisfied as long as the battle's over, or happy in losing the battle, just don't want to do it anymore. The block is choking on words too, not being able to get your words out because of pride. The Four of Swords at the end there is reversed. The King of Pentacles is up right now. King of Pentacles was reversed over here. Here with the Four of Swords is someone not sleeping and rising above, or getting a good night's sleep and awake, then coming out as the King of Pentacles here, with the Magician manifesting major time coming together. This is really positive here. Somebody coming out like strong, like coming out with guns blazing is what kind of the energy I'm getting there. King of Pentacles is great. He's manifesting big time with a group, or just coming together, putting a lot of money out perhaps, or perhaps the money supported, or there's some dysfunctional family, business, or legacy involved, or community. This could be a parent who's losing their mind, or feeling like you're losing your mind, losing money in the business. Or this could also be the Queen of Cups reversed. This could be a Virgo energy who's losing family money due to perhaps a parent who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, or just because of maybe she feels like she's losing her mind. Not being able to sleep or not being able to rest. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed. Why? The Two of Swords reversed has to do with clarity coming in, new information. Maybe meditating and getting new information. There's some jealousy or insincerity here. The Knight of Cups reversed. And that's coming up for Scorpio. Sharing, settling out, maybe some envy here. Somebody overworking or not working, or whatever they were doing, trying to be the nice guy, settling out. It didn't work. Someone still betrayed them, that kind of energy. The Taurus or the Hierophant reversed. Why is that card there at the end? We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands upright. This is powerlessness or dependent or a financial drain, or just no longer single, choosing a new path. With a Lover. So this could be literally losing your single status here. Also could be a divorce, or becoming more spiritual. Breaking a contract in order to choose a new path. Perhaps paying out a lot of money to do that, to go with another lover. Or something that you have a lot of affection for. This is a lot of suffering in silence and falling on face from grace, or lacking faith here. Taking a fall for somebody else. And then what comes up for you, Sagittarius? Two of Wands reversed, which is feeling like you've no options, or choosing a path but then not able to implement it at this time. And it looks like it could be a divorce or a break in contract or spirituality. This is feeling left out in the cold. No options, but left out in the cold. Exile, destitute, injured, or just dealing with hospitals or office visits for injuries or illness. And then we have no peace, nowhere to go. There's no peaceful place to go because of the situation right now. But in that environment, finding your freedom. This is someone with an open heart, free to leap. And then we have the King of Wands reversed. Who's angry, sick, or tired. So why is that? Why is the King of Wands reversed like that after the freedom? His feelings are hurt. Separation. The never-ending story. Near death. Dead tired. With a soulmate childhood friend, sibling, an exposure, and your own children even. An end of a family chapter after working so hard. Why do we have the Fool there? The King of Wands reversed. Maybe he's free, but that's not what he was planning on doing. This is somebody recovering from destitution, exile, injury, or illness, just feeling left out in the cold, or just shut out of a group or a relationship. And receiving an offer of passion or creativity, new growth, under the radar, which frees him. So he's going through a lot of, this can be you for sure, Sagittarius, going through a lot of confusion, hurt, and freedom all at the same time. It's like you're free, but going through a separation at the same time. And you may be leaving one situation to go into a new situation. So you're dealing with a whole lot of different feelings all at the same time. A whole lot of different feelings all at the same time. This is exactly what this card is. Feeling rejected, feeling vulnerable, feeling shy, feeling spoiled and entitled all at the same time in order to find peace. All right, so I'm gonna pull you some oracle cards as well. The underlying energy then comes up here as the page. There's a lot of pages here. I don't know if you deal with kids. You could be a teacher of some kind or just have your own kids. The Page of Swords reversed. Somebody standing up for themselves. There's Aquarius back there. With the Page of Swords reversed and then the Page of Wands upright. And don't forget the kids in the playground came up about adults acting like that. And then here's the High Priestess. That's a secret or psychic abilities. Could be your own psychic abilities as well, or Pisces. And then we have the Empress reversed, who could be an ill parent, a physically ill parent, or it can be someone who's just nasty and grouchy. And then here's another child energy of the Page of Pentacles. So earth sign, fire sign, and air sign kids. Perhaps a mother, Pisces, and then a grandmother here who's not doing well. Okay, standing up for themselves. So it could be a man leaving a family behind and, you know, being shamed for that, all that kind of stuff. So that ends up being the underlying energy, is an opportunity to be a student again or to learn about the gold coin, to look at all angles of something or do some research to get to the bottom of it or go back to school. So now we have the energy deck here for Sagittarius. Let's pull up the signs here that you have. You have Virgo. You have Capricorn, maybe Pisces there too, and Aquarius. And then Taurus and Aries. Those are the main signs. And you have all three earth signs. So you have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You have Pisces. And then of course you have Sagittarius. We don't have any major arcana for Aries or Leo here, but there's definitely, you know, there's a lot of minor cards out there, so you're going to touch on all the signs really. All right, so from the energy deck here, we have attachment, so it's taking off the mask. Number 5 is freedom, change, allowing all of that, expansion. Can be the Hierophant as well, commitment to yourself. You can't commit fully to anyone except for yourself, your higher self, and that's how you commit to everyone else. So it's time to take off the mask. And 30, don't be afraid to leave your backyard or your front yard. You could also have a child who has a lot of anxiety right now because of the situation. 30 is the 4 of Wands. That's the home, the union, the family. And then we have the underlying energy of the woman holding a heart. That's 44, which is the 4 of Cups. It could be boredom, apathy, grounding and integrating, an offer of love perhaps. All right, so you have the woman holding the heart. And then the need to take off the mask, about perhaps anxiety. Okay, but this is very feminine energy. They're all three feminines. And these could be three different feminines as well. One holding a heart, one who needs to remove the mask, and one who's afraid to leave the house. Or they can be three sides of the same person. It also could be a mother and two children. But those are the energies here. The underlying energy is the woman holding a heart. And then the need to remove the mask, perhaps about anxieties that they're dealing with. From the Crystal Angels deck here, what do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. 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 What is the advice? Sagittarius. We have the titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So those could be three different sides of the same person. Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. This came up for Scorpio too. And then the underlying energy is peridot, which is life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Okay, so that'll come up. And then from the KIPPER deck, we'll pull a card from there as well. Okay, so the Queen of, it looks like the Queen of Wands is the focus here. The challenge is the Page of Swords or message. And the block has to do with non-judgment or deliberation, or judgment not in your favor, or choking on your words. There definitely could be some pride here coming up. I might pull a numerology card for you too, just to see if that's the case. Let's see. From the KIPPER deck, Distant Horizons, 36 is the 10 of Wands. The Atlas energy of carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders. There's no emotions here to anchor into. So don't look so far away when you have nothing to anchor into. It's like flights of fancy. It's like a little girl with dreams, but nothing to make them real. This is like the little girl who's grown up, but she's still behaving like a little girl. And there could be an end of a marriage, not knowing how to take care of herself. So that could be the issue for Sagittarius. And then we have the mature woman, so it could be a mother, or that could be you. Some unexpected income came in, perhaps a house from the wealthy man. So there may be some kind of settlement, or some, whether it's from a divorce or a business, or from a parent who may have passed away or just gave a house to you. Okay, there's definitely house energy here. And that part looks fine. The house part looks fine, but it looks like someone now may have never had to work or something, right? Everyone always did things for them, and now they're splitting up, and now they have to all of a sudden learn how to take care of themselves. It's kind of that energy. And Scorpio is coming up with that kind of energy too, that missing, being daddy's girl, that kind of energy. So that's coming up for both Scorpio and Sagittarius. So I was going to pull a numerology deck card for you guys just to see if pride comes up, because that seems to be something. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. All right, for Sagittarius, what is the advice from the numerology deck? And what is they need to know? Okay, we have moderation, which is number 14. That's patience and needing to be more patient and moderate. You can't just spend whatever you want to spend anymore. And again, that's resonating with the girl who never had to take care of herself and now does. And then pride was the next card. There you go. So pride's an issue. Maybe someone thinks they're too good to have to work, or they did, and now they have to eat their words, basically. So things have to be, in moderation now. 14 and 19 is the sun and pride. So it could be some Leo energy again coming up there, and then the underlying energy is healing, a need to heal, and that's 66 is the Queen of Pentacles. And she's right there on you, so that could be your energy. So you had a lot, but maybe you don't have it anymore, and you have to do for yourself. So, and that's a tough pill to swallow, right? It's difficult for everyone right now in that realm. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'm sorry I didn't have like more spectacular news. Maybe next time though, make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and just take one day at a time. It was just 35-35, which is the Wounded Warrior. So just pamper yourself right now, okay? Everything's going to be great. Rise and be love, you guys. See you later.